So imagine being racist to a kid and telling somebody that you didn't give a damn if they put it on the internet, and then they did, and then now you need to give send go because now you have to go because people are holding your ass accountable. Yeah, that's what happened to Shiloh Hendricks. And if you all have not seen this video, Tizzy and T has it on his page. It is kind of hard to watch because when you realize that she is talking to a 5-year-old, and thank God for Mr. Omar, who absolutely took the attention from this 5-year-old and put it on him. It was like, look, you want to, do this, do it to me, basically, or whatever. But he, of course, he was filming her, and she was just, he was like, I'm going to put this on the internet. She was like, I don't give a shit, and F you, and all other stuff. And she was like, if he's acting like an N-word, then, then this, I'm going to call him that. But it's so funny. You really don't even understand what you're saying, lady, because you were the one acting like one by basis of the definition. And I do want to clarify that this young man was of Somali heritage. So understand, it's like, again, you were the one being ignorant, heifer, whatever. Anyways, he starts, filming the interaction, whatever. She claims that the little boy took something out of her diaper bag or whatever. I do also want to point out the fact that the young man is autistic. So there's a whole nother layer to this situation. Also, I did see in the comments a lot of people were questioning where his parents are. His parents were absolutely at the playground. He was not at the playground by himself. He does have siblings. The parents were running around behind, other siblings. If you take your kids to the park and you have multiple kids, it is, you do be running around behind all them children. Because parents engage with their kids and what have you. And apparently this young man does like to play with Mr. Omar's children. So, especially when your kids have friends at the park, they're going to go play with their friends. It is what it is. But I'm going to tell you something, as a parent taking your kids to the park and them little playlands, baby, I got stories on stories on stories about them, especially them older two. Um, but the Rochester police are involved. This was that the fact that they're just like, look, this was not okay. As well as the city attorney is like, they're absolutely looking into this as a hate crime. Well, of course, now she has got on Give Send Go, which is a platform that does not discriminate with, whomever is wanting to raise money for whatever reason that they're trying to raise money. So she gets on there and of course acts like, she's totally the victim, and that she just did not do anything. And she was just like, hey, we need to relocate because this man, who has had dealings with the police before. And it's like, girl, are you for real? um and she was like, he was recording me and following me to my car and all that other stuff, like really trying to gloss over the fact that she was out here being, a tyrannical, racist, crazy person. But whatever. And she was just like, now we have to move because, my friends are getting harassed. My kid can't go to school. And she was like, this is no way for, I have young children, for them to live. Like, how did you think you like this was going to go over the fact that you were doing this to a 5-year-old? This kid was 5 years old. And to see some of the comments of the people who donated, of course, use your money however you want to. Nobody's saying that you can't spend your money however you want to. But again, this website does not discriminate with, most of the things that are put up there. And you can say whatever you want to, because I've seen people who are being hateful donate on someone's give send go that wasn't in support of the person that was raising the money. This one is like, not all heroes wear capes. This one was just like, well, you see what they're getting at. This one was like, white pride or something. I mean, should you not be proud? But see, y'all take it as, oh, when we're saying black pride, that you're upset that we're trying to exclude you. That's not, no, we're community based. Y'all's is more in racism. You don't want to have pride in, just being prideful of who you are. You want to be superior. There's a difference. This one was just like, GSG hates free speech for white people. I mean, you literally can say anything on here as long as you pay. Like, they literally just kind of let anything fly. And this one was like, hate speech is a crime, victim restitution. I think he was on the wrong one. Some people on the internet. Anyways, there is a GoFundMe for the young man via the NAACP, which, they're trying to help them raise money and what have you. I will put the link to that in the comments. Hell no, I'm not putting her shit in the comments. Fuck her and the raggedy ass horse she wrote in on. But just understand something, y'all. It's about to get real rough. We ain't even really made 6 months in, and we're already dealing with this bullshit. Um, just please watch over your kids at the park, at the playground, out in the streets, in the store, everywhere, because it's a lot of people out here with chips on their shoulder with something to prove.